Hashtag Truth Podcast. Hashtag Truth. Speaking truth. Yeah, we'll never back down. Hashtag Truth. Shining light on the underground. Hashtag Truth. Uncovering what they don't want known. Hashtag Truth. Uncovering what they don't want known. Hashtag Truth Podcast. We're never alone.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Hashtag Truth. Tonight we have the one, the only, Mr. Christian Lee. How you doing, sir?
Hey, buddy, old pal. This is my first time on here, so you're gonna have to do a better introduction than that. Can you do that?
So what should I have said?
The most greatest, the best in the world, Christian Lee, the greatest wrestler of all time. That would
The
sound
greatest wrestler of all time. Okay, I got you. Luke Childers from the Bottom Line has come to Hashtag Truth. What's going on, Luke? He said, hello, gentlemen.
How you doing, Luke?
All right, we got people starting to come in. That is great. So let's get right to the first segment of the show. But before we do that, I got one quick announcement I need to make. Mary's chiming in saying, hey, Christian and Scott, how you doing, Mary? Hope you're having a great night tonight.
Is that the lady who yells at me?
That's could be. You probably get a lot of people who yell at you. I just got one quick announcement I got to make. I'm doing another podcast tomorrow night. This is not going to be Hashtag Truth. It's going to be the Slapdown Digicast with my partner Cheesecake, or if everybody knows, Ivan M. Righteous. He came on tonight and got the date wrong. He said it was going to be on tonight, but tonight we have a great wrestler over here we're going to interview, and this will be tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, 7:05, come watch Slapdown Digicast. We're going to have a lot of good time. We're going to have a good time. And if you like doing our top 10 segment, we're going to do the top 10 favorite video games. So if you want to join us and do your top 10 video games, please come and join us. All right, Mr. Christian Lee, let's get right into the first segment.
Hashtag Truth Podcast. Hashtag Truth. Speaking truth. Yeah, we'll never back down. Hashtag Truth. Shining light on the underground. Hashtag Truth. Uncovering what they don't want known. Hashtag Truth.
There we go. All right, we are back, and this segment is called Tell Us All About You. Mr. Christian Lee, how long have you been in the business, and who started training you, sir?
Let's see here. I've been in the business for around 2 years, and believe it or not, June 4th will mark 3 years in the business this upcoming June.
Okay.
And my trainer, the guy who trained me, was Chance Gibson Jr. By the way,
Okay.
he was trained by Alpha, the Wild Samoan, and then he trained me, and yeah, I've been hitting it off ever since.
There you go. You never stop learning, but there's always that first person that trains you, man, and it's so much fun.
Right.
Mary said, yes, it is, but only with love. There you go, without a doubt. Alexander Polk said, what's up, Scott? What's up, Alexander? AJ Morgan is watching us on YouTube. Thank you, AJ. He said, I'm so proud of you, Christian. There you go. You got fans, brother. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell me, almost 3 years ago, you walked through the curtain for the first time, man. Who was your first match, and how did it feel going through the curtain, man?
Okay, my first match that was with Blade Gibson, and you've interviewed him in the past, like a couple days ago.
Right.
Yeah, Blade Gibson. Me and him have had multiple great matches, like without a doubt. If somebody had had to ask, like you, saying who's my greatest opponent, it had to be Blade. Blade. We've beat the crap out of each other, and we've done all that. And how it feels to be in a curtain, like go out of a curtain, and feel the rush from the fans and all that. It feels great. Like it's a feeling you cannot describe, and you can't really put into words, but it feels great, man.
There you go. Mary's got a great question. She wants to know, who is your hero?
when I was growing up, let's see, when I was growing up, and when I first started watching wrestling around 2010, I was only like what 6 years old.
Okay.
First hero was John Cena.
All right.
But now, since I've got a lot older and got matured, as some of you know, uh, I've been watching some old school wrestling, and basically where I just got my when I got my gimmick, and the person who I got my gimmick from, or try to replicate it, is Ric Flair. So
Okay, so you're a huge Ric Flair fan. Nothing wrong with that, man. Many people, I grew up loving Ric Flair. Ric Flair is in my top 10 list of all time greatest wrestlers. So, yeah, that would be great. My dad's checking in. He said, who's number one on your list? Who's that guy that you want to go after right now?
any wrestler,
So you don't have a guy that you don't have a particular belt or a guy you want to go after right now?
the guy who I want to go after, actually, it's a team. The guys that
Okay.
I want to wrestle right now with my tag team partner Miles Long is
Okay.
AEW Superstars FTR.
Oh, okay. Now you're calling big names. You're doing name drops now because FTR is probably one of the greatest tag teams ever to get in a ring.
But
That is a big call. Is there anybody in the Indies you would like to go after?
anybody in the Indies, let's see here. Well, there is one more name on that big list, and this is one of my dream opponents, and who I would like to hope to face here in the future when I make it big. And that name is AJ Styles.
Okay, so you're going big. You don't even want to talk about the indie guys. You're going straight to WWE. Okay, I got you. That makes a lot of sense.
The
Christian
main goal.
Thunder Anderson wants to know. He said Christian is a good kid and has come a very long way. So very good compliment, man.
So the thing is, in this business, you want to go big or you want to go home. And from my perspective, I'm trying to go big and I'm trying to get my name out there and probably try to get Triple H to see and probably put me on WBTV. Like that's one of my main goals.
Okay. Missy, put your real name on there. I'm not going to put it up on the screen because I don't want to show your real name. But she said, "Much love for you, man. Much love for you." Missy Childers did. Missy, you know I don't like doing that, but I'll do it anyway because it is Missy. She said, "Hey, Christian Friedel, much love for you. The whole family's been praying for you and putting stuff out on Facebook. We're not going to get into details about that part, but." You've had a little trying time and now it's over and we're glad to see you back up and doing well, sir. I wasn't going to go there, but they're forcing me. You're all good. Don't even worry. We're going to move right on, brother.
It's all about love, man. It's all about love. That's all it cares.
There
That's
you
all that
go.
matters.
It's all about love. There you go. Without a doubt, man. You just know you got people that are behind you, man. I know that because there was people hitting my messages left and right and telling me everything that was going on. And a lot of people care for you, bro. And that is a good thing. So you say you like people like you was talking about all these superstars at WWE. When you're in a locker room right now, at let's say Wasp, or is there anybody that you like to sit by or be around that would give you guidance, or you just want to absorb information in the locker room from these guys?
Well, I mean, one of them did come on here, and that's Chris Thunder Anderson. So
Okay. Hey, there's nothing wrong with. I could talk with Chris Thunder Anderson for 6 hours if he'd let me. No doubt, man. He is totally full of knowledge. And Chris, I will get to you, Ben. I promise you. But Chris said his current hero is Miles Long.
that's my mentor right there. Yeah. Basically, like I see, me and Miles, we've recently, like a couple months back, we won the tag titles and all that, and we sparked a friendship. He's shown me everything, and he's taught me everything. And it's always good to listen to your veterans and those who are willing to help you in this business.
Right. But I love your attitude, man, that you're already looking up big for big time. Ben Hall said, Wouldn't having great matches with top indie stars, specifically WWE ID guys, help build your status as well? Although FTR on AEW Dark is oddly a possibility, as I've seen friends of mine get to mix it up with the Young Bucks. There you go, man. I mean, I'm not saying that it can't happen. What I was just asking was, is there anybody right here at the immediate time? And Ben knows what I'm doing. It's all great and dandy to say you're going to go and wrestle all these big guys and that's your dreams. That's awesome. I love that. But you got to get there. You still got to build to get there, man. And that's the great part about independent professional wrestling. Now, how many places have you been to right now to wrestle in your almost 3-year career, Christian? How many companies have you worked for?
Well, currently I work for Wasp, Radar, ICW.
Okay.
But now I'm trying to get my name out at School of Morton. At the School of Morton.
There you go. I've seen you with pictures with I didn't put these guys on name drop. I maybe should have, but I saw you take a picture with Ice Cream Truck, the tag team, man. What's up with that? How'd you meet Ice Cream Truck?
Well, it's kind of a funny story. It was like around 2 years ago. I was going to a show and they asked me to manage. They asked me to manage the heel team, right? And then they were going against Ice Cream Truck. Well, midway into the match, and I introduced myself to Ice Cream Truck before that. Right. Midway through the match, they told me to take the ice cream sandwich. And then I'm like, oh man, that's gonna suck. And then right there, right then and there, when when they were getting ready to hit it, I was bracing, like I was like, oh well, I'm dead. Here we go. And then yeah, that's how they remember me. They remember me as Trash Bag. They used to they called me Trash Bag down there because I used to I wear it was like a vinyl black suit.
Okay.
So that's why
so they called you Trash Bag for a nickname. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, if they didn't pick on you, that means they didn't like you, man. So if you're getting picked on in a locker room in some way, fashion, or form, you're liked, man. People like you.
Right. Before any of this, I was a manager though, like straight up. Like,
okay.
I did want to wrestle, but like I said, if you want to start in this business, you got to do something. Either if it's a referee or a manager, you got to do something before you do that, right?
Right. That's it. You gotta take baby steps, man. Everybody does. Mary wants to know who is the one man at SOM you would like to wrestle.
Ooh, that is a tricky question. The one man that I would love to wrestle is Casey Kazana.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Now,
so what is the move? What is the move if you were in the ring with Casey Kazana? What is the move that you would perform on Casey that would take him out?
Like I said, my finisher is a Dirty Deeds or double arm DDT.
Okay, double arm DDT. I love it. That's kind of old school, man. I like that.
And tag team wise, I would say the Country Gentleman. But that's my top, guy who I want to wrestle.
Okay, Country Gentleman. AJ Morgan wants to know, how did you and Miles come up with your tag team name? And what is your tag team name? I didn't catch it.
Me and Miles currently go by Dark Magic.
Okay.
The commissioner, DP Holiday, came up with it since we're heels and all that. Since they turned Miles heel for the first time. He came up with it. I put Dark right there in the first thing, Dark, and his nickname's Magic Miles Long. So Magic, Dark Magic, and it worked.
I got you. So there's nothing that you don't dabble in dark magic or anything like that. It just the name pops because he was Magic and you decided just to put Dark in front of it. That's still a cool name though. Still a really cool name. And do you still wear the black gear?
I say what now?
Do you still wear the black gear?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that makes sense. I mean, if you do dark, if you have dark things going, then yeah, without a doubt, man. Um,
My, my main colors are black and pink. That's my main colors.
oh, that's the colors of my favorite wrestler of all time.
Bret
You
Hart.
know,
That's got
yes,
oh
sir. I named
oh
my
both.
son after him. So Missy Childers wants to know: did you enjoy tagging with ICT?
Yeah, it's been fun. Like when you're in a tag team and you know like if you know them for like say 2 years, if you know them as long as I've known like ice cream truck, and yeah, you're gonna have fun. And ice cream truck, Squeaks and truck, they're two great guys. Like who wouldn't enjoy tagging with them?
There you go,
Like
man. My dad wants to know: do you play baby or heel?
some promotions I'm mainly a baby face out of Mountain City.
Okay.
Um but in Mountain City I am a heel.
Chris Thunder Anderson said, I think they are related. Are you related to your tag team partner?
I don't know. That's a question I'm asking myself. That could
Missy
be about.
wants to know who has been your toughest opponent so far.
Oh, that is a tricky question. I say Jeff Klepper.
Okay, okay, there you go. Chris Thunder Anderson said Miles does magic.
Yeah, Miles does the magic. I don't know how to do any magic. That's his thing.
There you go. Luke Childers of the bottom line, who comes up with some great questions too, says, what is your favorite match that you've had?
Let's see here. My favorite ever match. It has to be the street fight that I had with Blade as Psycho the Clown for the cruiserweight title.
Wow, so you had a street fight with Blade Gibson for a title.
Yeah, I was
Did
the
you win?
cruiserweight. Yeah, I retained the title by dirty tactics. We all know. But yeah, that's by far my favorite match I've ever had.
Hey, a win is a win. You know, if the referee don't see it, you know, that's the way it goes, man. So, where do you see yourself in 5 years, man?
Where I see myself, well, that's actually a good question. I see myself in 5 years, like staying on the Indies or staying at SOM, School of Morton, doing my thing until I get called up. That's my main goal.
Okay, okay.
Like doesn't matter, like 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. It doesn't matter as long as you stick to what you're gonna do and then you do it and you finally hit it big. That's there you go.
Yeah, I heard that is exactly what you got to do. Um, now looking into the future, you said School of Morton. Are you looking to go anywhere outside? Where's the farthest you travel to wrestle?
The farthest I've traveled is Newport, Tennessee.
Okay. Would you travel, let's say if they paid you enough, would you travel to California? Would you travel overseas?
My like I've always dreamt to go to Japan to wrestle. That's my main goal. One of my main goals.
There you go,
That
without a doubt.
yeah. Either Japan, Mexico, anywhere.
Ivan's just a little bit behind us, man. This is my partner Ivan Righteous from the Slapdown Digicast. He said, stopping by to say the Slapdown Digicast will happen tomorrow at 7:05. Top 10 list is best video games. Don't give it now. Wait for tomorrow. There you go. We will definitely be. I'm excited about that tomorrow, man. But Ben's got a great Ben Hall, by the way. This guy right here is awesome. Let me tell you. Ben, go ahead and give your little spiel in the comments and let me put it up of your website and everything. This guy is awesome and has a lot of great things on his website. He's got a great website to go to get some great stuff for old school wrestling. And he did a lot of interviews back in the day from AEW stars, TNA stars, things like that. And I want him to give his website out, so we'll put it out there today. Ben wants to know: have you had the opportunity to work on the West Coast yet?
No, not yet. Working on it though.
That would I would definitely say do California, man. Do California. A lot of great companies over in California. There's go by Las Vegas if you can get over toward there, Las Vegas, Nevada. A lot of great
Right.
companies in that area too.
Well,
Chris Thunder,
I would.
go ahead.
You go ahead. My bad.
No, you go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
My bad. But yeah, like you said, California. I would love to go to North Carolina because they have so many promotions, like where Chris Thunder Anderson's at in the NAWA.
Okay. Chris Thunder Anderson said, "You're in a bar surrounded by 100 guys, and it's you and 4 other independent wrestlers. You have to fight to get out. Who you picking? Who's the 4 independent wrestlers you'd pick to fight out of a bar?"
Well, Chris knows he's one of them because he is the toughest man I ever met. Let's see, there's me, Chris. I don't want to say this about my tag team partner, but I don't know if he can handle himself.
Oh no! You're throwing your tag team partner under the bus? What?
No, it's no offense. But I would pick me, Chris, Chance Gibson Jr., and Brady Hawks.
Okay, I got you. Ben Hall said, "Great minds." I don't know who he's talking to, you or me, but I think we both got great minds. Missy Childers said, I know you have met Luke Fury. What was your thoughts on Luke Fury? Have you ever had a match with Luke?
No, not yet. I always want to work Luke Fury. That's one of my matches I want. I want to have a match with him. But he is so down to earth, and he is willing to, do anything, put his heart out there, put his body on the line. Yeah, man, he's really, really down to earth, and he's a all around good guy.
There you go. So, if you were to face Luke Fury, what kind of match would you like to have?
If any type of match, by the way,
If you could pick the stipulation, what would it be?
I would say a pure rules match.
Okay. There you go. You want to straight up.
Yeah. I watch like a lot of Ring of Honor, so that's where I got the whole pure rules stipulation from. So
there you go. Missy said it's a good thing Miles Long doesn't know how to work the internet. Had to throw him under the bus.
I hate to say it, dude. He's old.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
He just turned 60 here, like not too long ago.
Hey, age is just a thing, man. You got people out there who wrestle into their 60s, man. I mean,
I'm not throwing him under the bus. He can still go, and he's a good performer. And it's been my pleasure and honor to tag with him. Like, that's my tag team partner. That's the man who's mentoring me. I would not have it any other way.
There you go. This is going to be a little long, folks, but I did promise him I would do this. So here we go. Ben Hall said, appreciate you, benhall.club, just a recent relaunch. I provide a lot of different services such as DVD and Blu-ray authoring, graphics design for merch, and more. You can also grab my latest physical release of Backstage with Ben Hall, over 10 hours of interviews, and some of the top up-and-coming independent stars, as well as ones currently signed. If you're a wrestler or a promoter, I can help you bring your content to life on DVD and Blu-ray at a crazy low price to spruce up and he didn't have enough room to put anything else, but to spruce it all up, man. So go check out Ben Hall at benhall.club. I've been on the website. I want to get some of his interviews, man. Even as an interviewer, you got to learn, so I'm going to go learn from the best, without a doubt. So there you go. Christian Lee, sir, we are going to watch you wrestle in a few minutes. This is going to be at Rated R Wrestling. So I want to give a plug to Rated R Wrestling. Guys, go check out Rated R Wrestling. They have a great promotion, great audiences over there. Please go check them out. We're going to do a quick commercial break right here, and then we're going to come back and we're going to watch Mr. Christian Lee wrestle and have a good time. So right here, I haven't done this commercial in quite a while. Guys, go check out, if you're a collector of anything, any kind of memorabilia, go check out Retro Toys and Collectibles. Here we go.
This is 4-Foot Batman. And 4-Foot Batman knows the home of great collectibles at awesome prices. Retro Toys and Collectibles, movie memorabilia, Magic the Gathering cards, wrestling figures, Hot Wheels, the always popular Funko Pops, and much, much more. He knows the Hall of Collectibles is located in downtown Cherryville, North Carolina, at 400 East Main Street. Give them a call today, 980-989-5181. Retro Toys and Collectibles, the heavyweight champion in collecting.
All right, there you go. Retro Toys and Collectibles in Cherryville, man. Go tell Cotton that hashtag Truth sent you. You will love to definitely go there. If you collect anything, and I mean anything, cards, toys, it doesn't matter. If you're looking for something, if he doesn't have it, he knows where to find it, guys. Please go check him out. We got a lot of people talking on here today. Christian, you are a very popular guy. We've got a good group of people in here, man. Mary's on here, AJ, IMR's on here, Ben Hall, Missy Childers, Chris Thunder Anderson, Luke Childers, AJ Morgan, everybody. I want to appreciate my dad. Everybody, I want to appreciate you guys coming on and making hashtag Truth what it is and asking a bunch of questions of Mr. Christian Lee. And thank you, Christian, for showing up today. And I hope you're having a good time, man.
Yes, I am. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, without a doubt. So tell me who you're wrestling here. It says you're wrestling Cynic at Rated R Wrestling. How did this come about? Explain a little bit about what we're about to see.
Basically, like Cynic, Cynic 6, Cynic from Wasp, Rated R. And I'm pretty sure you know him as well, Scott, Mr. Scott.
Right. He is
Yep.
He is part of a faction, isn't he?
He's in the Cynic 6, but they have
Okay.
split up. But me and Cynic, like, he's just an all around great guy, down to earth. If you need some advice or like veteran knowledge, he'll give it to you, and he will, like, he has no problem to help you.
Now, how tall are you? Because you look like you're a pretty tall guy right there.
I am 6'1".
Okay, so you are pretty tall, and you're long legs, man. That's the first thing I noticed when you started stepping up onto the ring, man. You're mostly all legs. So, what would you consider yourself? What type of wrestler would you consider yourself?
My style is always a brawler or a technician because I always, throw in submissions or,
Okay.
here and there. But or I could consider myself a grappler. Let's just call it that. I throw in like a couple high flying, things in there. So
Right. Ivan came in a little late. He's going to ask this question. I think you already answered it, but we're going to ask it again because Ivan's my partner, and I'm just going to do it. If you had to work a wrestling hero of yours and you had the hero, who you picking?
if I had a hero,
Now, if you could wrestle
know-
anybody, dead or alive, who would it be?
I know Ric Flair's out of the question because he's old, but
Oh, snap. Don't call Ric Flair old, man. He's still
Yeah.
the high-flying, limo driving, airplane riding son of a gun. Woo! Don't tell Ric Flair he's old now.
yeah, but my main thing is I would love to wrestle. I would
Chris
love to
Thunder
wrestle.
Anderson, Chris Thunder Anderson said your style is lucky. He said pure luck. Oh my gosh, he's teasing you, man. He's teasing you.
Yeah, but
Luke
one
Christian wants to know- Go ahead.
one of the guys that I would love to wrestle that the childhood hero of mine is Jeff Hardy.
There you go, without a doubt, man. Jeff Hardy. Why would you want to wrestle? Do you mimic anything that Jeff Hardy does? Do you watch him a lot?
Basically, I've got my face paint. I did when I did Psychic the Clown. Basically, I did the face paint. I didn't wear the armbands,
Right.
but I tried to go for a Will o' the Wisp when Jeff Hardy played Willow. I tried to go for that without ripping him off or whatever. So, but it backfired. So, but I basically got that, and I got the basically the face paint and everything from Jeff Hardy. So Jeff Hardy plays a role in that basically.
So you're not faring too well against Cynic in here. Cynic looks like he's kind of having his way. But, every once in a while you have a bad match like this. Did you learn a lot? Is a match like this something you take away learning a lot from?
I mean, you learn a lot in the ring if it's a bad match or a short match, depending on who in the like say if you're in a ring with Ric Flair or something like that, or if you're in a ring with a veteran that's been in the ring for like 40 years, you'll learn a lot, and they'll teach you some things you did not know. Like
Right.
with Cynic, he done like what he's doing to me. He's taught me, like, he's basically teaching me how to do stuff, how to do it right, all that.
Okay, I got you. Luke Fury wants to know, how much do you weigh?
I am 171 right now. I lost 5 pounds in the last few days.
Okay, there you go. AJ Morgan said, did I film this? I don't know, AJ. I got it off of YouTube, so if you did, I appreciate it. I just know I grabbed it off YouTube.
I think, I think she did. I'll let you know if I can.
It's all good. It's all good. Luke Childers said, what would you say is your favorite opportunity you have had?
Favorite opportunity that I've ever had? Let's see. Trying to think here. Forgive me for trying to think. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to think of what.
Dude, you don't have to apologize for thinking. If there's a lot of great, I mean, there are people who wrestle a lot of great indie wrestlers, and if there's just too many to mention, there's just too many to mention.
Well, my favorite opportunity is the opportunity to wrestle for School of Morton. That's without a doubt.
Okay, there you go. School of, and that is a great school, man. There's a lot of great people there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be interviewing the owner of School of Morton Monday night, so tune in for that. Ben Hall said, I've got to head out, but have a show tonight on Triller. Thank you for letting me tune in. Ben Hall, thank you for coming in. Thank you for your help today. If you guys don't know, I am going to be investing in a card set or a few card sets of wrestlers, indie wrestlers in the area, putting them on cards and selling them as a set for #Truth. Trying to make a little bit of money, man. Can't blame somebody for doing that. And it's going to be a lot of great local wrestlers. So if you want to be included on the cards, let me know. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So, oh man, you just got put out for the 1, 2, 3. Now,
this was
the one thing that I see in this wrestling match, and I'd like to get your comment on it, is let's get back to where we were originally. There you go. It was 2-on-1 basically this whole match, man. How do you feel about that? You were basically fighting a tag team. It was supposed to be a 1-on-1, but he had somebody outside the ring. Are those really hard matches to win?
Not really. I mean, like I said, if you focus on the guy that you're supposed to be working and don't pay no mind to the guy that's on the outside, then you're basically set.
But you were chasing him around the ring, so you kind of went against your own thought process there.
He grabbed my foot. What else was I supposed to do?
There you go. Yeah, but you're supposed to forget about him, remember? No, it's all good, man. Luke said, was that McKinley?
Yeah, that was McKinley. That's the one who I chased around trying to get my hands on, but Sick stopped me.
It was a good match though. I mean, he was bigger than you, first of all, and he had another guy on the outside. Some people, you have to be ready for that. You have to really have a mindset and a plan going into a match like that. Did you know there was going to be two people there? Did you know he had somebody on the outside?
I mean, yeah. I mean, well, it's kind of a, you know, it's going to happen situation.
Missy
Like,
made a good point. This is a good point. Now you kind of know how it felt when Mad Faction was doing it to everybody. When you guys were beating up everybody, the numbers game, the whole thing. We haven't even spoke about that, man. How did you get involved with the Mad Faction, which was a great faction? It has split up since, but we're talking Chance Gibson Jr. and a bunch of other great wrestlers there at Wasp. And I even had him on the show. The two leaders that are the two. There was a bunch of you. I don't know if you came on with them when they came on. Was you on when they?
I was there. I was stuck in the
Okay.
crowd. I was standing in the background with Chance.
Oh, okay. I got you. So there you go. So you've been on hashtag before, and we didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So how does it feel to be? Would you rather be part of a faction or a singles wrestler?
In my personal preference, I've had my runs with factions. I've been with I've managed some Russians. I've been with some Russians. I came with some Russians. I've been with the Matt faction. I'm currently in the LLC. Right now, I would want to go on my own and see what I can do.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right?
And everybody keeps on saying, when are you going to turn away from everybody and go on your own? I'm like, well, I don't know.
Mary wants to know, what is something you would tell an up and coming wrestler, somebody who's just getting into the business? What great information would you give them?
I would tell them straight up. I would look at them, tell them, hey, listen to your veterans, listen to the guys who you're working with that's been working longer than you. Shut up and open those ears.
Oh, nice. I like that, man. That's one of my favorite sayings is shut these and open shut this and open these. That's it. I got it all mixed up.
when I started, like I said, when I started, it was start 2023 and I debuted for AR. I called the spot in the first beginning of the match. I was working Jeff Klepper. I called the spot, and you know how veterans are. You don't call nothing, let the veterans do it.
Right.
I called the spot, and I did it, and he turned around and stiffed me, gave me a good old shot in the back.
There you go. Hey, sometimes you gotta be put back in place, man. I mean, there's a pecking order in professional wrestling.
You gotta learn, dude. In this business, it's all about learning. It's all about learning about the craft and all that, and it's it's about if you're willing enough to let your veterans or let the veterans or whatever teach you or let you learn. It's
there
basically
you go. Dump Truck is on here, and he said Truck here and 2025 LLC is done.
Truck, listen to me, man. I love you and all, but LLC's not done yet. Maybe LLC.
Go ahead.
R.I.P. Psycho the Clown. Yeah, I saw it.
Right. R.I.P. Psycho.
Yeah.
And Misty said, yes, you were there. I'm sorry. I didn't know everybody's name at the time. Sean Duffy, my West Coast connection, said hello and good evening from Fowler, Nevada. Thank you, Sean, for showing up. Oh, IMR said, if you could go back and talk to you on day one, what advice would you give yourself to prepare for the road ahead? If you could go back and talk to you before you walked out in that first match, what would you tell yourself to prepare yourself for that?
Say if there was a time machine and I traveled back in time and I saw myself early 2022. I would tell myself, my early self, listen, shut up and listen. Don't listen to others. Don't listen to naysayers. You're always going to have haters. Keep moving forward and do what you do best, and that is put on a show.
There you go, man. I love it. Missy Childers said you should leave the Lame Losers Club. Just her opinion.
I mean, they give me money, so why would I leave?
Hey, if they give you money, next thing comes titles. Hey, if it's not broken, don't fix it, right?
I won the tag title. They made like I said, I won the tag titles in that group. They made me win the tag titles. They made a promise. They went through with it, and they gave me money and a brand new car. So why would I leave? Perfect opportunity.
There you go. I love it, without a doubt. Chris Thunder Anderson said he likes your answer. I think he liked the answer. Well, both of them was good, but I think he was talking about when you were talking about being in there, listening to veterans, keeping your ears open and your mouth shut. And I do agree with that. That is huge. Chris said, and you've been doing that, and that's why you are getting better. Awesome.
Like I said,
He said, Wasp will be my home in 2025, said Dump Truck. You might be in trouble now.
Truck, come on, man. SOM's our house. Can you not tear down the house that I've built, please?
Wait a minute. Now you just said that, and Chris said right now Wasp belongs to me, Truck. Ooh, okay. So everybody's claiming Wasp. No, Wasp is a very good, very, very good company up in Tennessee, man. If you guys have never been there, I haven't been there, but I've seen a lot of video, man, and I've interviewed a few people from up there, and I want to go so bad it hurts. Chris Thunder Anderson and his family knows that. And interviewing these guys, I just want to go even more. So, yeah, if you guys have not seen a Wasp show and you're anywhere near Wasp, go check them out. Go check them out on Facebook. Just put in Wasp Wrestling. It'll pop right up. Missy Childers says, have you gotten you a car yet?
Yeah, I'm working on
it. They gave him a car at LLC.
They gave me a Camaro.
They gave him a Camaro. I mean, come on now. He's out there riding around. He's out running cops and doing all kinds of great stuff out there. Missy, where you been?
Here's the thing. When you're in the LLC, all you're going to get is money, cars, all the women, all the houses, or all the mansions that you could possibly want.
See? That's what I'm talking about right there. Where do I sign up?
Well, Scott, you got to be good first, but you're getting there.
Oh, snap. You just threw the podcaster under the bus, too. Oh, man. No, I love it. I love it. There you go. Yeah, man, I'm 450 pounds, and I can't even jump this high. So, yeah, me being a wrestler is not going to happen. I got you, man.
Yeah.
I've never had somebody tell me, you're just not good enough, man. That was cool. I like it. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Missy said Wasp is one of the best in Tennessee, and I do concur 100%. And she also said, I'm sorry, I forgot about that car. My bad. He's going to come through your house with his girlfriend, Missy, and he's going to want you to fix him some dinner. And
Missy, where have you been?
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Well, let's get into my favorite segment of the show. Everybody seems to love this segment. Let's do a little bit of name drop. We got about 15 minutes left in the show. So let's hit name drop. We'll be right back with Christian Lee, and we're going to give him 5 people that he knows, and he's going to tell us what he thinks about them. So we'll be right back with name drop.
Hashtag Truth Podcast. Hashtag Truth. Speaking truth. Yeah, we'll never back down. Hashtag Truth. Shine light on the underground. Hashtag Truth. Uncovering what they don't want known. Hashtag Truth.
All right, there you go. We are going to be doing name drop. I'm going to show Mr. Christian Lee 5 pictures of 5 different people I know he knows because I asked somebody, and I will let you know when we get to that person who that person was who helped me with this list, because I don't know Christian Lee very well, but I will get to know him. That's what we're doing this for. And go up to Wasp Wrestling or go to Rated R Wrestling and you too will see Christian Lee in action. You definitely want to do that. So the first name I'm going to throw up here on Name Drop, I would love to hear about it, is Mr. Brandon Moore.
Oh, I would say pretty good in the ring. He's like his chops, I've got to admit, that's one of the, like, he's one of the, like, I have never been hit so hard with a chop. He's got one of the, like, the best chops in the business. So I have never been hit that hard in my career. But great talent overall, good guy.
There you go. All right, name number 2. I would love to hear what you have to say about Mr. Sean Stone.
Underrated. My boy, my friend, my brother, and LLC family for life, bro. That's all I gotta say.
All right. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, name number 3, Sean Carson.
You know, he's got the sleeves. He tries to pull all the girls. I give him credit for that. It's a good name, good talent. Like I said, I've never worked him one-on-one, so I'm just gonna say that he's a good talent until I get to work him.
There you go. Mary said, Christian, we are proud of you. Keep up the great work you are doing. Missy said pass. I don't know which one she was saying pass on, but and Luke said short. I'm thinking he said, are you saying Sean Carson's a shorty? Is that what you're saying, Luke? Missy said Sean Stone is a great one. There you go. There you go. All right, name number 4. You did mention him earlier in the show, but just for a brief second. Number 4 is Brady Hawks.
He's one of the guys that gave me a shot and everything, brought me into Wasp when, you know, I basically set up rings for him, or I set up the rings, his ring, and he brought me along when he didn't have to, and he's kept me when he didn't have to, so the man's
that's
underrated.
called paying your dues, and that's what everybody needs to do. Christian, you don't ever apologize for paying your dues, brother, because that's something that is lacking today in professional wrestling, and I love to hear that.
But he's kept me he's kept me this long. He didn't have to do that, but for him, he's underrated, and he's overall a great boss and a great worker, and I thank him so much for giving me this opportunity.
There you go. And name number 5, and the man who gave me the names, you know him very well. You've wrestled him a few times. As a matter of fact, you said it was your greatest match ever, Mr. Blade Gibson.
You know what? Recently, well, it wasn't too long ago, he's wrestled EC3. And he put on one great match, and overall I was proud. Even though I hate him personally in Wasp, but in my book, he helped train me, he helped build up when I was built up. And for that, he's underrated, and he's the greatest man or greatest wrestler I've ever met, and a pleasure of working with him. So yeah.
Yeah, Blade Gibson is a great guy. I've interviewed him a couple of times on hashtag here. Like you said, I interviewed him a couple nights ago, and it was a very, very good interview. And Missy said Brady is a great guy. He has a passion for the business, and I do agree with that. It was kind of funny because I couldn't find a really good picture of Brady to put on the show tonight. So I had to message him, and I'm like, dude, I'm doing this for Christian Lee. I need a promo pic, and he shot me one, man. So he's a really great guy. And I can't wait to get up to Wasp Wrestling and check out what they're building up there, without a doubt. So we're going to hit my commercial real quick, real short commercial. Then when we get back out of it, we're going to find out where to find Christian Lee on social media. And we're going to ask him a few more questions as we got about 10 minutes to go. And I get to put everything up on the screen back in place. So we'll be right back after this quick message from hashtag Truth.
What is the podcast that brings you the best interviews from the world of independent pro wrestling?
You are watching
Join Scott Larson as he goes into the personal lives of some of the hottest up-and-coming wrestlers, as well as managers, referees, and promoters, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, giving you something to invest in from the world of professional wrestling.
And that's the
Yes,
hashtag truth.
There you go. So we are back. So, Christian Lee, if somebody wants to look you up and find you on social media, if a fan wants to find out where you're going to be at or see the posters or where you're going to be at, where can they find you, man?
You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Snapchat even.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like, I'll share some stuff. If people, like, I got friends on Snapchat. If they want to come to shows, I'll post on my Snapchat story on, like, the poster or whatnot. Give them the address, and there we go. But
All right.
you guys
So,
can,
so is it Christian Lee on all three of them, or how do they look you up?
I do got a Christian Lee page on Facebook, so everybody go like that. You gotta like. Everybody go follow me on Instagram and go add me on Snapchat if you can.
Okay, there you go. What do you think of the new Wasp champion? Missy wants to know.
She talking to Exotica? I think.
Yes, Commander Exotica. There you go.
Oh yeah. She said Wasp champion, so I'm like, you're forgetting the heavyweight. But
She
no,
didn't. She corrected herself below that, but I just didn't get to it yet. She did say heavyweight.
Exotica, like I said, I've worked with him before. I never worked him. Like, I've never worked one-on-one in the ring with him, but I've talked to him backstage and all around, down to earth, great guy. Like, he'll give lots of advice. Like, he'll pass down his knowledge. And, you know, it's all about that. This business is all about learning. And here's some little advice for all you, you know, if you're not wrestling and you want to get into the business, here's a little piece of advice. You never stop learning in this business.
Okay. Missy's asking a question here, and I don't know where this is going to go. I have no idea what this means. Christian, where did you get your cup?
Oh, I bought it from Walmart.
Oh, are you drinking something? Did I miss something?
Oh, yeah, I was drinking out of this cup right here.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. I was like, okay, what does that mean? I was thinking of like a and excuse me for thinking this way, but I was thinking of like a sports cup.
No, they're the 10-minute cups.
That's
that you
why
get
it
from Walmart.
confused me. And then when you said, "Oh, okay," I was drinking out of this. Okay, I got you, man.
Yeah,
It's
at
hashtag
first,
truth. It's live, folks. You never know what you're gonna hear.
at first I was like, I don't wear a cup.
You're right. Yeah, I have no idea where that was going, but yeah, now I understand. I didn't see you drinking something. I have my little water bottles here that I drink out of, but yeah, it's cool, man. It is totally cool. So where are we going to be able to see you next? What is your next show that you're going to be on so we can come pay the money and see you in person?
The next show that I'm going to be at is the School of Morton Bunkhouse Stampede on January the 19th.
Okay, so you're going to be at SOM on January the 19th in their Stampede. That is great. So okay. So what is the best thing that you've learned at SOM? What is the biggest thing that you've taken out of all your learning at SOM?
Just learning, you know, shut up and listen. That's all that I've learned, and that's all I do basically.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, my favorite thing is about School of Morton. You never stop learning, and it's a learning experience. There's so much history on the walls. Like, on the walls, there's memorabilia, old wrestling history that Ricky Morton's got. Like, you want to go there to, you know, learn, and that's the place that I recommend if you guys are watching this and you're not in the wrestling business, but you want to. That's the one school I have recommended if you want to go. Like, if you want to go to a school and you want to get trained, that's where you.
That
That's
is
where
true.
you.
Yes, a very, very big credited. And again, I'm going to plug and say that we're going to have the owner of SOM on next week. So be looking for that. It's going to be on Monday night. And Dump Truck, who was on here earlier, is going to be on next Wednesday night. So 2 plugs in one time. That's pretty cool. Missy wants to know, what do you think about him? What do you think about Captain Kangaroo putting his hands on Luke? She calls him Captain Kangaroo. That's great.
My personal opinion is that kind of, I try not to laugh, but honestly, I was kind of, ticked off and all that. So
There you go. Yeah, that the whole family's involved in that one. So, and the one person you really don't want to tick off is Daddy is Chris Thunder Anderson. That's the one you really don't want to tick off. And when he came on and did his spot where he said, "Okay, you're going after my family now you got me involved," that was one of the best promos I think I've ever seen Chris do, man.
like I said, Luke being like 15, 16, 17, I don't know how old he is, still being young, and him getting hit by Exotica, I wanted to laugh, but at the same time, I got ticked off.
Right. Well, I never did want to laugh. I'll say that. He's a good friend of mine. I just got ticked off. I went straight to ticked off. It's the man had no right to lay his hands on Luke or Luke's sister or anyone else in the, Chris Thunder Anderson, he's a professional wrestler. He can hold his own. Luke is up there doing a job. You know what I'm saying? He did not deserve what he got. So that's all I'm going to say about it.
I'm going to say this right now. I would love to see Exotica do the same thing to me.
Misty, when we were talking about the cup, she said, I would never ask that question. That is none of my business about that stuff.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I thought you were talking about.
Right? That's what I did too at first. Missy said, no, when Mama Bear shows up, it's going to be on. Yes, I do. I understand that 100%. Yes.
You know what, Missy? We'll do you a favor. We're going to stream this on YouTube.
There you go. It is on YouTube. This is on YouTube right now. If you want to go watch it on #Truth in Your Wrestling podcast. Mary wants to know, who is the 4 people on your wrestling Mount Rushmore?
Let's see. Ric Flair's one.
Of course.
Ricky Morton.
Ricky Morton. Very good.
Ravishing Rick Rude. And Rick Tomorrow Martel.
Oh, you like Ricks, man. You into Ricks, huh?
Yeah.
Your next name in professional wrestling is going to have Rick in it. I bet it has Rick in it.
That's basically where I got my gimmick from. I just took Ric Flair, mixed it with like Rick Tomorrow Martel, mixed it with Rick Rude. There we go.
I mean, doesn't all wrestlers aren't going to admit to it, but their moves have been done by greats throughout the years. You're mimicking somebody no matter what move you do. You know what I'm saying? You do a knee lift, it's Mr. Wrestling 2. You do a DDT, Jake the Snake. There's not a move that you're not going to be, taking a gimmick from somebody. You know what I'm saying? But that is wrestling. And what's cool about a lot of kids in wrestling nowadays is they're taking the moves, making a little tweak to it, and calling it their own and giving it their own name. And I love to watch that in professional wrestling. Have you ever done that?
No, well.
You were talking about doing the Whisper in the Wind.
Yeah.
You can do like a little tweak to it and call it something different, and it'll be yours. You see what I'm saying?
I could never do a flip like Jeff Hardy did. I could, because I'm not a flippy dude type person, but I would love to do that.
AJ Morgan is going to ask the last question of the night. He said, how would you feel about facing Z Collins, a.k.a. Zexy?
Last time I've worked that guy, I did work him at one point, but that was a triple threat. But all I'm going to say is, if I have to work him one-on-one, it's going to be a blast. Like, he's basically got the same gimmick, same, flamboyant, thing. But yeah, he's actually pretty good at what he does, and he's actually pretty good with the gimmick. So I give him that. Good work.
There you go, man. I love it. Well, Christian Lee, man, I appreciate you coming on #Truth. It has been a blast. I hope you come back. later on, maybe down the road, a year or so, and catch us up on what you're doing, man. Keep up the great work at SOM, at Rated R Wrestling, at Wasp Wrestling, man, and maybe you'll come back with a few gold trinkets over your shoulders, man.
Hopefully. It's been fun, man. It's been fun.
Without a doubt. So there you have it. I'm going to end it like this, man. Christian Lee, go check him out at the wrestling companies that we just said. He is an up-and-comer, and believe it, he will be there one day up at AEW or WWE. He is shutting his ears. No, he's not. He's opening his ears, shutting in his mouth, and he's listening in the locker rooms, getting a bunch of great training in, and he's going to be one of the best, and that is the hashtag truth. We'll see you guys tomorrow with Slapdown Digicast, Sunday and Monday with hashtag truth. And we're just going to keep this thing right on going. Thank you, everyone, for showing up and watching hashtag truth. I want to thank you guys are making me cry. The numbers are growing. People are coming in. Florida week is totally booked. 20th, 22nd, and 24th. We're going to have a great time. Christian, thank you for being a part of the hashtag truth family, man. And like I said, come back anytime, sir.
Can I say something real quick? Another way?
Go ahead, man. Floor's yours.
By the way, if you're watching this, I need you to go follow my Instagram, follow my Facebook, do whatever. Thank you.
All right, we're out of here, man. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Slapdown Digicast. 7:05. Top 10 list tomorrow night is going to be your top 10 favorite video games. Come check it out. It's the show about anything and everything. And then hashtag truth again will be on Sunday night and Monday. So don't miss it. We're getting a lot of people coming at me wanting interviews, and I appreciate everyone. And we are going to be booked solid for quite a while. Again, thank you for being part of the hashtag truth family, and we will see you tomorrow.
All right.